of Buildings is now issuing vacate orders to a synagogue over an illegal underground tunnel in the building. Police say 9 men were arrested on criminal mischief and reckless endangerment charges for using a hole they dug in the wall to access the Brooklyn synagogue during off hours. Brad Milkey, host of the Start Here podcast, is here with more on this. Brad, this all came about because police were responding to reports of a damaged wall and a disorderly group outside. So how did that turn into a secret passageway? And what else do you know about what this was being used for?
Yeah, this is a really wild story, Diane. And I think a lot of New Yorkers don't even know when they pass this brick synagogue in Crown Heights in Brooklyn that they're passing one of the most significant religious sites in the city. So this has stood for decades as the center of the Chabad-Lubavitch movement, which is known worldwide. In fact, attracts worshipers from all over the world who come and...
Man, look at these dudes, man. What the hell, bro? There's a controversy between two groups over the 7-7 building. Do I want the official statement or more? Yeah, you can send it. You can send it. I'll read it. But there was a dude that tweeted this out in November. Did y'all see that? There was a guy that tweeted that there was some people speaking Yiddish up under his apartment.
Pray at this.
Man, tweets. Hold on, wait. Yiddish or whatever it is, hell, I don't know what the hell they speak. I don't speak the shit. Hold on. His name is RICHARDSTROC. HER. Look, this dude tweeted out. Hey, yo, who is this? Let me make sure my search history is okay before I go into my search history on here. You know, you can find some wild stuff on Twitter. So this guy right here, back in November, not Queen, it does come out tonight. But look at this. This dude tweeted back in November and people were laughing at him. Where's it at? I think it was the 23rd. Oh, they made him delete the tweet. That's right. Oh, it's November 7th. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but I seen it earlier and I was like, well, what the hell? Man, you know, Elon just be talking. Elon rich, so it's like no matter what, he can do, like he can say whatever the hell he wants. So they made him delete it, but yeah, because here it is, November 7th. Here we go. Damn, where the hell is the picture at? All right, I'll just use this right here. But anyway, it says, there are Jews living up under my apartment. I hear them. It's like they are digging or something. For the record, I live at ground level and we do not have a basement. So this was November 7th, 2023. He tweeted this out. And now He said, I am not crazy when he tweeted it. And then today he says, some of you owe me an apology. So he tweeted this out in November that he heard people up under his house. I don't know if it's true or not, but he did put a tweet out and said there were people up under his house digging a hole.
Synagogue and come and worship. Some people get visas to study at the yeshiva here. And so what leaders of the synagogue found out recently, apparently, was that some followers, some members had built a secret tunnel going from other buildings into this space, which was shocking to them. They decided this wasn't okay with the leaders of the synagogue. They bring in a cement mixer to fill it all in. And that's when there's this huge confrontation. Men, as if they were protecting sort of a tree in the forest from being torn down, they actually sit in the tunnel itself to keep it from being filled in. Police are called. There's actually a huge brawl at the site. At one point, people were tearing off pieces of wood to kind of create a barricade. And eventually that results in actually a scuffle with police. Irritant gas is used, and then arrests are made. So really an unbelievable situation that actually exposed some pretty deep fissures in this pretty insular community.
So how are officials from this synagogue responding now?
Well, this actually created a pretty deep divide, or exposed a divide that's been there for years, because you have to sort of understand about this religious sect to understand why this tunnel was even being perhaps made, is that for years, this site at 770 Eastern Parkway was led by this world-famous rabbi known simply as the Rebbe, who created all this. He died in 1994, but until then, he had been arguing for this.
Hey, like, what the hell are they doing just sitting in this tunnel? Like, they were trying to get in here to worship? Like, what is, I don't know, man. This is some weird shit. You know, if this is black folk, everybody would have been in there arrested. It wouldn't have just been 9 people. Everybody. If you were in the tunnel, you're going to jail.
This site to be expanded, saying we need more space. It's actually a pretty cramped space for the number of followers who are there. Well, there are some members of this sect who believe that the Rebbe's not dead. In fact, they see him as a living Messiah. And so in honor of him, there are even disputes over whether they should put a plaque up at the synagogue saying he was dead, because some people said, no, he's not. And so there were arguments over whether, we should expand this site. Some people thought it was moving too slowly. And so some have speculated that some of these sort of young, more extremist men, younger guys, some of them perhaps even from Israel, decided
not extremists, terrorists. Let's go ahead and label them that. They done got down here and dug a tunnel up under New York. The foundation is not settled now. And like Torian said, they done found like baby chairs down there. They found bloody mattresses down there. But no one's explained to us what's actually in there. They just said they're going to fill the hole up. But it's not just like a regular hole. It's like actual tunnels.
In his honor to build this tunnel. The synagogue says it's a terrible look for the entire religion, for the entire site. And that's why they're so worried, especially considering these guys might have done more harm than good. Like you said, they're issuing that vacate order.
Now, Brad, this tunnel connects 4 neighboring buildings. So have any other buildings been impacted here, and what happens next?
Well, that's what they're trying to figure out right now. In fact, that's why the other day, the Department of Buildings did say that the structural integrity of this synagogue has been affected. And so they're warning people to stay away from this site. And so that's why, again, such a deep divide in this community, because if people thought they were trying to help the late Rebbe's vision, it certainly hasn't helped.
So that's one of them. All right, here we go. Let's see what the Associated Press has to say. This is what I do in free time, y'all. Like, I'm just getting started. We were supposed to talk about this on Wednesday, but now that we're here, I'm just about to just follow this down the trail. So I might be on this for like 30 minutes. Just bear with me, man. We're going to try not to get canceled, but we definitely going to go in. So this is from 18 hours ago.
On Monday night, we started seeing videos of a apparent tunnel that was discovered under a historic Brooklyn synagogue. We started seeing video of people who apparently were defending the tunnel from police and other worshipers, leading to this brawl. We still don't know what exactly the purpose of the tunnel was or who built it, but people who supported it told me that some in the Chabad community were following in the vision of their late rabbi who said he wanted to expand the historic synagogue. Now, when the synagogue's leaders tried to repair it on Monday, bringing in a cement truck, the people who were in favor of it protested, standing in this dusty passageway, refusing to move. And when police started arresting them, some onlookers became angry, started shoving. A near riot broke out.
Torian, where's your video telling them that they need to go back to, you know what I'm saying, back to Israel? Seems like they're over here legally, but doing illegal shit. See what I'm saying? That's why I don't get involved in none of this. Hey, do what you got to do. But even coming over here legally, niggas do illegal shit.
9 people were arrested in total, and 3 received summonses for disorderly conduct.
So some of them from Israel, okay, they ain't really give us no information. One young community member says that the tunnel was besides the point. It was just a means to expand the synagogue and haul out dirt. No, I don't believe that. Let's see if it's hauling out dirt or not. I need an address. Does anyone have the address of this? Oh, well, yeah. Sharon gave us the synagogue ad. Yeah, take me to Google, man. What the fuck? Oh, here it is. So this is the world headquarters. I knew nothing about this and probably never will either. All right. So here's our location. Right? Man, move this bus. Of course, they come on the day that the bus is here, so we can't get a full view. All right. View tunnels and NY. Damn. There's a video of a dude climbing like out of a hole. Oh, here we go. It's a telegraph. Hey, man. Ain't nobody buying this shit over here. I got Grubhub over here. I think I used it twice. All right, here we go. I think they'll show. So there's a video of a dude like climbing out of a little sewer grate. Chaos erupted in New York. Damn, this dude over here going crazy. Hey, watch this dude. This dude about to put a shake move on the police. Man, if this was some niggas, I need YouTube Premium. If they give me YouTube Premium for free, I will pay for YouTube Premium. But until it's free, I'm not. Hey, I'll just wait and press skip on them ads. I'm not giving YouTube no money. They barely pay me money as is. They take what 60%. They leave me a little measly 40. I ain't mad at it, YouTube, but I'm just saying I'm not giving y'all money. Y'all pay me for creating content. I'm watching content for free. Look at this dude right here. He's shaking the police. Look at damn, he can rip down the sun. This nigga over here dancing. What they need to do, they need to pull out riot sticks. They need to pull out some mace and get the spraying each and every one of them. Lay them all down. I bet they won't be doing no juking now like Day was shaking Baby D. That's what you need to do. You need to come in. See, that's why I couldn't be a police officer. Hey, but it's excessive use of force. No, I'm using the same force I use on niggas on these fools. I'm going in there, stick out, mason hand, and if it gets too crazy, I'm tasing a nigga in this bitch. For real. Man, they can own the police all they want to. They ain't gonna own me. I guarantee I'm gonna be owning one of these motherfuckers. Taser in one hand, mace in the other. I'm about to make a deadly combination, but I ain't trying to kill nobody. I'm just saying deadly, just not literally. I'm gonna spray it and shoot the taser through the spray, so it's gonna get a little extra boost. And look at this dude, man. He's fake. These are all thugs. Look at these thugs. They're tearing up the synagogue. Wait, are they for the synagogue or they're against it? See, that's what I don't know, and that's why I don't really get into today's shit, because I really don't care. But like, why are they tearing up the synagogue if they were trying to expand the synagogue? Look at this. This is chaos. Somebody needs to be arrested. So here goes the tunnels. Then they got change of clothes down here. Look, it's got a baby seat over here. This is some wild shit, though. It's not yet clear why tunnels were built or the purposes they served. Yeah, these tunnels been here for a while. These kids and these new guys, they didn't just build.
Not gonna help. They try to. We could. Probably both sides. They know. Because there was a guy wanting to go out. There was a guy wanting to go out. It's safe already. I want to clear the whole shoe. Oh, shoe? Why? I want to fix this tonight.
Everybody, vacate the building or it's going to get ugly in this motherfucker. This is coming directly from the NYPD. You know what I mean? If you are still around by the time I get to 3, you're going to jail. Everyone needs to vacate the building right now. If you are still around, you're going to jail. And we will be using force. These niggas is not about to, these niggas in the tunnel, get your ass out the fucking tunnel, man. These niggas standing around, get your ass outside. I'm arresting everybody. Give me the zip ties. I got the camera on. I'm turning the camera around. Yep, this is Officer Mo. Going for 55 arrests tonight. New York record. Tell Detective Howard to fuck with that. Turn that motherfucker around. I'm spraying everybody. I'm clearing this motherfucker out. You're not going to see me on the news cooperating and talking. I'm getting everybody the hell up out this synagogue, and I'm going to do it whether they want to leave willingly or I got to drag them out. But they going to get up out of here. They treating this like it was January 6th. They just like, fuck it. Do what you want to do. I'm getting these niggas out of here. I don't care what nobody say. They're all gone. If you're still around, you're going to jail. It's just as simple as that. Who's with me? Who's with me? Nah, I'm not no rebel. I'm doing my job. If they said vacate the building, what are we standing around for yelling? First of all, I don't even know what language you speaking. You need to get out of my face and go on outside. We got translators on deck. If not, go sit in the back of the paddy wagon. When we take you down there, we can get you one. But yeah, man, I'm not sitting around talking to them and just holding it off. And I just seen these niggas in here doing their little dance shit. Hell no, these niggas is throwing chairs around, throwing books. It's a hole in the wall, bruh. I'm not, I wouldn't even been in the building, honestly. You know, when all the cops show up, all right, everybody get in there, make a perimeter. I would have been outside. You think I'm about to go in? I said, what happened? But they got a tunnel in there. Like when you say a tunnel, like a little rat hole tunnel, they no niggas is in there kicking it. Oh man, hell no, I'm not going in there. What the hell I'm gonna do in there?
And to why we need to expend something. Not like this. Not safe. We don't do that in America.
See, look at this dude. A secret entrance. Man, this ain't no secret entrance. This is a fucking rat hole. This is where goddamn the Ninja Turtles go in and out at.
Not safe. We don't do that in America.
And these dudes is doing, it's not like they in sweatpants or jeans. I don't even know what this get up is called for them. But they doing it in their church clothes, they synagogue clothes. You know what I mean? They not just doing this in regular clothes. These dudes is down there. They still got their hats on and everything. And look at this little entranceway. This thing is barely big enough for a human, and he just coming out of this thing casually. And watch, he about to run off. Look at this. That I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on, but I don't know what's going on. I mean, when I heard about it, I was like, okay. Why? Let me see. Children's. Oops, I spelled that wrong. So they saying that this thing, there's like an entrance by a children's museum. No, that ain't it. I don't think. Let me see. I can't find it. If I do find it, I'll bring it up though. Let me see inside the.
My takeout battle. What you need, dude?
Breaking through. So first
This is the only video they got. Here we go. Yeah, so on the inside they had like mattresses, like bloody mattresses too. So look, they tore the wall down. I guess they were repairing it, but so these dudes were just sitting on the other side of the tunnel. So like how was it? So like they were just sitting over there. So it's got the wooden wall, which is just a you know what I'm saying, it's just a front wall. It ain't really connected to nothing because it's off of the wall. So what were they doing? Just sitting on the other side in the tunnel like this in the dark and just wait, and then someone tore the wall down, or did they kick the wall down from the inside the tunnel? Yeah, I heard about the dude. They threw the book at him today, though. They had the gag and bag him. They put that thing over his face. Man, he read off all his charges. Man, he got a whole bunch of felonies. He ain't getting out of jail. He's done. Now, I mean, I know that, Eric. I'm just saying, like, what were they just sitting behind this wall with the tunnel cut out, and they would just like they could like see through the light. So say it's like a little crack like this, and they could like just put their one eye through there. What are they doing in here? Like, they just sitting here? Are they in there praying? What are they doing? Kicking it, playing tag?
Someone losing his mind over there. Someone losing their mind. But they're playing with the. What was that play?
A report suggested the tunnels were built by an opposing Jewish sect who viewed the building as their own. Oh, so that's what they were saying. The guys from Israel came over here and they're saying that this building is theirs. So they went through the tunnels. So wait, they got a war amongst themselves? A civil war is a brewing? Which ones can we blame for Palestine? That's a question. See, so there go a mattress. The soil mattress removed from the tunnel was the driver of many of the wilder theories. Caleb, we were for the first 2 hours. Caleb, I don't know where you was at.
Do they know?
No, no. Because there was a guy wanting to go out.
They know.
There was a guy wanting to go out. It's safe.
See, they said this officer was seen telling this man, "We don't do that in America." They would have showed up on the screen with me. This officer couldn't understand and said, "You need to leave," prior to him pulling out his mace and start to spraying the crowd. That's what it said at the bottom. I don't understand. You don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. But you gonna understand this. Vacate the building now. You would have understood that. After that thing first hit your face, oh shit. You've been cussing up in the synagogue. Hey, you can't use that language in here. We don't do that in America.
No, already. I want to clear the whole shoe line.
Oh, shoot. Why is that?
They want to fix this tonight. They need the shoe cleared.
And to. Why? We need to expense something.
Not like this. Not safe. We don't do that.
Gabriel said, "I got here late too." Now we just got some free time. We talked like 2 full hours. We were just looking at this because shit, we ain't had nothing else to do, and it wasn't really much to talk about without us piecing together the whole storyline. But my thing is, there were stairs going down to this. It just wasn't used, and they were just transferring dirt. But like, what were they gonna do? They were gonna like just stay down here and hang out, or they thought they was gonna renovate this and like turn this into an actual place that they could kick it. Like, what's the plan? Like, they were gonna clean this up and hang out down here, or because like, look, I wish they could show us how they actually got in the building. So look, it's in the building, but then it goes downstairs. So is this just unfinished? But there's walls and stuff up. So this was a basement of a building. This was a basement of a building. And then this tunnel is the tunnel that they built. But look at this tunnel. This ain't something you just dig out with your bare hands. They had equipment. I don't know when this was built, but Rose said a bomb shelter. Let me see. So they got a couple of them in New York City. Did y'all know about all these fallout shelters in New York? I don't think these are accessible by us common folk, though. These are probably just like subway tunnels, though. I don't think that these are going to be actual. Oh, no, man. Shit. Some wild stuff, man. It ain't too much information out that I can find. I mean, I don't, until someone actually goes down there and does some investigating, I don't know what's happening here. Just some wild theories. But to be honest, after this weekend, damn, my eye puffy. To be honest, after this weekend, we probably ain't gonna hear nothing else about this. It's just gonna be like, oh well. They sealed up the tunnels. Well, they sealed up the tunnels, and that was it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about this? Well, like when I say concerned, not like really, oh man, I didn't, but like, do you really even care? Like, what is your care factor on a scale of 1 to 10? Like, yeah, I'm curious to know. I want to know what they're doing this for. I want to know what their side was. But I really like when I get off of this live, I'm not going to think about this anymore. I really don't give a damn, to be honest with you. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool story, but like, man, we ain't going to find out what happened. Hell, we couldn't even understand what they were talking about. Then whatever happened to that synagogue in the first week of January, man? I don't even know what you're talking about. Remember they had like a tunnel? Oh man, that story. I don't know, man. They ain't arrest nobody but 9 people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Yeah. What if the digging group was trying to bring the building down so the other group couldn't take it? So if we can't have it. Nah, but they said they were trying to take it to make it their own. They said the building was theirs. So I don't think they're gonna tear it down. I see. That's what I'm saying. Like they could be. I don't know, man. That shit just like this is what y'all doing with y'all free time, like digging holes and sitting in a tunnel. Hey Mo, what you doing this weekend, man? Nothing. What's up, man? We got this underground tunnel. For what, man? Just come on with us, man. We're gonna go sit down there. We're gonna do some worshiping in the tunnel. Yeah, man. We're gonna be sitting behind the wall. They're gonna be praying on the other side. We're just gonna be kicking it. But make sure you wear your church clothes. To go in a tunnel, man, I ain't going down there. They said all dudes down there, no women. Hey, man. I don't think that was that kind of party down there, man. I think that was like, I mean, I don't know what the hell they doing, man. I can't even lie to you. I don't know what they doing. It's some weird shit. But supposedly the ones in the tunnels aren't from America. You know what I mean? They're saying the ones that were in the tunnel were from Israel and they came over here. Allegedly. I mean, I don't know. But you know, I ain't about to be making too many jokes because YouTube get the flag, and so I got to tiptoe lightly, tiptoeing in my jaw. I don't know, man. Let me see. Let's see what New York Times say. The secret synagogue tunnel. Oh, of course, y'all would try to get me. We accept that, man. There we go. Give us our one article for the day, baby. Video showed a tumultuous scene as young Hasidic men crashed with police. Blah blah blah. NYC buildings. You think you a tough guy, huh? Decades old fight about the direction of the prominent Jewish groups tipped into chaos this week when one faction clashed with the police over a tunnel that had secretly been built to the movement's main synagogue. The tunnel, a passageway between the headquarters of the group and at least one adjacent property, was first discovered late last year, according to local news. But on Monday afternoon, a cement truck was brought to fill it in. So they said they knew about it in 2023, but the cement truck came in to fill it in on Monday, and that's when they were sitting in the tunnels. So we're just now hearing about this, but they knew in December that this was here, and they were trying to fill it up on Monday, and that's why they were in the tunnel to hold it down. Yeah, see, Viewmaster said they've been covering this for a minute. Yeah, see, I never heard nothing about it till they showed them crawling out the tunnels and like some fucking fools. Oh, so it said the police were called and officers said that they found a group of men breaking through a wall of the prayer space that led to the tunnel. So they weren't in the tunnel at first. They tore the walls down and went through the tunnel. So wait, they were just going to patch the hole up? They weren't going to go see what the hell's in the tunnel? They were just going, hey, bring a cement truck. We're going to just fill this wall up with cement and leave the tunnels there? Because they definitely wasn't about to fill the whole tunnels up with cement. Now, they used to do that when, like when the cartels going from Mexico to the States, those tunnels that they got, they do fill those up all the way with concrete. But this is a whole basement of a building. They weren't about to fill that whole thing up. It's not known exactly who built the tunnel, how they did so, or what they hope to accomplish. But two men who said they spoke with some of those who broke through the synagogue wall said that the motive was to hasten the expansion of 770, called for more than 3 decades ago. So the rabbi, I can't pronounce his name, Rabbi Mendel, they said he called for an expansion of the synagogue 30 years ago. Now these people are saying, hey, they're doing it. And that's the ones that were saying, hey, this is our place. We're supposed to expand it according to him. But they also said that, well, some of them were saying that he's still living. That's why they put a sign up that said he wasn't. They've been reckoning with an internal dispute since the Rebbe died in 94. No successor has ever been named. But a smaller faction with the movement claims that the Rebbe is in fact the Messiah. That right there do it. When they start calling natural born people Messiah, that's when you lose me. That's when you lose me. There ain't no Messiah on this earth. We are all human. And some in the group believe he never really died. Well, that was 30 years ago. He was probably like 60, 70 then. So it's dragged on for years. Members report the press indicated the group students responsible for building the tunnel, which they believe is a way to respect Rebbe. Blah, blah, blah. They ain't talking about nothing. All right, here we go. Amir, 22, has been studying at 770 since he arrived in New York from Israel 4 years ago. So right before the pandemic. He said that fellow community members grew frustrated with leaders' inaction and expanding the building to address crowding during worship. So he says some began to take matters into their own hands, in part by creating a tunnel from an adjacent building that leads toward the wall of the sanctuary. Oh. No, there's nothing wrong with the word Messiah, but Messiah is God. There's, man, I don't care what religion anybody is, man. We all on earth, we all human. Ain't none of us no Messiah. We were all born and brought in this world the same way. We are all human beings. None of us are Messiah. So they wanted to expand the synagogue, but we got a little faction from Israel that said, hey, man, it's too crowded in here. So they went to the adjacent building, went down in the basement, and they are the ones that started digging holes and digging the tunnel over to 770. So they were just kicking it down there. They never named a successor because they believed he's Messiah and he was never unalive. So they believe that he's still alive. That's why they never assigned a successor. And now they're saying they wanted to expand it because it was too crowded. But well, see, that's the thing about churches. Churches are different. So even though the church was overcrowded, the fire marshal never came in anything because you got to separate state from church. So this goes with like taxes and stuff too. But see, it's just a lot of crazy stuff that you can do with a church. After the cement truck arrived at 770 on Monday, some of them decided to break into the sanctuary from inside the tunnel. Oh, so they did. They went next door, went down in the tunnel when the cement truck came, and they started breaking through the wall so they wouldn't put the cement in there because they didn't already dug the tunnels. Sharon, I see you posting all that stuff, but I can't pronounce it. So I can pronounce Reby, but everything else I can't pronounce. So I don't even say it. I just skip over it. Elder said, I thought they didn't believe in the resurrection. Well, that's the thing. They said he never was unalive. So he's not resurrection. He's still here, allegedly. That's what they think. So the dude that came from Israel, the 22-year-old, this is what he said. Of course, it's hard and it doesn't feel good to see the main wall of the sanctuary with a hole in it. But I know there is no other way. So he's even agreeing with it. Oh, man, there's no other way. See, I don't know, man. This day religion, I don't really get jiggy into the church like that. Uh-uh. Yeah, I guess we got to wait to see if more happens, but I don't know. We're not going to hear anything else about this. After this weekend, what's next on the list? What's next on the list? It seems like every week this year, we getting something new. Something wild and crazy is going on. So, I mean, we're in the era of social media, so I'm here for it, Wednesdays, we will definitely be covering all of this foolishness and shenanigans. But I rock with it, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button. I'm about to get out of here, start the pack. It might give me a drinky drink. And if time permits, I might get back on and do a live like at 1 o'clock my time. So that'd be what, 7 y'all time? Yeah, if I can get packed up, you know what I'm saying? If the drink don't hit me, then we might get on here and do another little Lizive and do a Tubi movie before we get the hell up out of here. But we're gonna find out what happens tonight. Hopefully Ronnie gets those bricks for Canaan. Get them from Juliana. We end up meeting Snaps. We get some money. Mo is going to be writing season 5 of Raising Canaan. And, man, we're going to turn this thing on up one time. Support the channel. Cash Apps at the bottom of the screen. I'll have a poll up tomorrow on some places that I'm going to 2 museums this weekend in Amsterdam. I might do the bike tour depending on how cold it was. Only like 18 degrees this morning. So hopefully it ain't raining up there. But let me check the weather one time. Matter of fact, before we get out of here, we got to do the horoscope.